It sits quietly on every dining table, simple, ordinary, forgettable. We never stop to notice it, yet we use it every single day. But the spoon is not just an eating tool. It is a relic of civilization, a symbol of power, survival, and secrets, stretching across 3,000 years of human history, from pharaohs and emperors to peasants and prisoners. This tiny curved piece of metal has shaped the way we eat, heal, and even escape. This is the hidden file of the spoon. The story of the spoon begins long before kingdoms and crowns. The earliest spoons weren't made of silver or gold. They were carved out of bone, shell, and wood. A seashell tied to a stick, a sliver of bone polished smooth. They were simple, but they worked. In ancient Egypt, spoons took on a sacred meaning. They were carved with hieroglyphs, decorated with symbols of the gods, and placed inside tombs, offerings to accompany pharaohs into the afterlife. In Greece and Rome, spoons became everyday tools. Romans even gave them names: cutlery for tiny spoons, ligulae for larger ones. They were designed not only to eat food, but to measure medicine and stir healing potions. The spoon was no longer just a tool. It was civilization, in the palm of your hand. But the spoon would soon become a weapon of social status. During the Middle Ages, Europe was divided not just by wealth, but by what you ate with. The rich dined with spoons of silver and gold, while peasants scraped their bowls with spoons of wood, horn, or bone. To hold a silver spoon was to declare power. It was a symbol so strong. It gave birth to a phrase we still use today: born with a silver spoon in your mouth. And it wasn't just words. Noble families would actually gift silver spoons to newborn children. It was not a utensil, but a promise of privilege. But behind the banquets of kings and queens, the spoon quietly changed human life in a more profound way. It carried the first meal to a child's lips. It delivered bitter medicines to the sick. It stirred soups in kitchens across every corner of the world. The spoon connected families at the dinner table, cultures through rituals of eating, and humanity itself through the simple act of sharing food. In China, spoons were used thousands of years before chopsticks became popular. In India, spoons became essential in serving curries and rice. In Europe, they became the centerpiece of dining etiquette. Every clink of a spoon against a bowl was not just a sound, it was the heartbeat of civilization. And yet, even this humble object has a hidden side. In the shadows of history, the spoon became a tool of desperation and rebellion. Prisoners have used spoons to scratch through stone walls, dig through dirt tunnels, and carve their way to freedom. In wartime, soldiers clung to spoons not just to eat, but to survive. Some used them to dig trenches, others as makeshift weapons when nothing else remained. In the wrong hands, a spoon could be as dangerous as a knife. It was the ultimate symbol of survival, an object dismissed as harmless, yet capable of carrying hope or destruction. The spoon is more than metal. It has seeped into our language, our rituals, our art. In folklore, spoons were said to protect against evil spirits. In some traditions, lovers gifted spoons as tokens of affection. In others, they were passed down, through families, treasured more than gold. Even today, the phrase spooning carries a sense of intimacy, a reflection of how deeply this simple tool is tied to human closeness. The spoon is not just for food. It has become a symbol of care, love, and survival. So the next time you pick up a spoon, remember, you are holding more than a utensil. You are holding the same tool that once carried offerings to pharaohs, privilege to kings, medicine to the sick, and freedom to the desperate. It is a tool of life, of luxury, and of survival. A silent witness to the story of humanity itself. This was the story of the spoon, Like and subscribe our channel because you don't know what is coming in our next video.